I spent 5 years interviewing 50 of the smartest financial people literally in the world, all self-made billionaires, with the goal of saying, what can I learn from them that I could simplify so that anyone could get financial freedom? And is it even possible today with all the crazy things that are happening financially? I've seen so much fear the last year and a half or 2 years because the Trump presidency to what's happening in markets around the world, that I decided I wanted to write a simple book that you could read in like 4 hours over a weekend or whatever the case would be that would absolutely show you that there's a crash coming. We all know that. No one knows the timing. It's going to be in 6 months or 12 or 24 or 36. Anyone tells you knows doesn't know. But when it comes, you want to be prepared. Even if you're not in the market, it would affect you. So many millennials out there have got so much debt from college and they may think they're never going to get over it. Or even baby boomers that never got started and they think it's too late. But when a crash happens, I know this sounds counterintuitive, but when a crash happens, it's the one chance in your opportunity in your life, or one of the chances, to leapfrog from where you are now to where you really want to be financially. If you are a millennial, I'll give you an example, or you have a young friend millennial or family member. There's an example in the book I give of a young man whose father convinced him to get his first job, and at 18, he said, you're going to save $300 every month out of your salary. It sounds like a lot. But once you automate it, you'll forget about it. It's there. And he has that money, and he sets it aside. Well, he does that from the age of 18 to 27, so 8 years. The total amount of money of $300 a month is like 4,000 years, only $28,000. But he then leaves the money in the market. The market has averaged over 10% over 30 years. It grows this way it has. And what does he have 30 years later? Without adding a penny, only 28,000, he has $1.8 million. So I want your viewers to know and readers to know that the way compounding works, you don't need a lot of money. You need a lot of time. And if you're a millennial, you got plenty of time. Now, if you don't have a lot of time, you're going to need more money, but you got to take that percentage and set it aside. And once you do, once you automate it, and then we show you where to put it, it's a different world. Obviously, I don't need to make any more money at this stage of my life. I enjoy building businesses and succeeding, but it's more about keeping score and how I'm going to feed 1 billion people. Or, in India, I go to India a lot, and there's kids dying every day there from just polluted water and waterborne diseases. So I provide fresh water to 250,000 people a day there, and my goal is to get that to 1 million. I was just a couple weekends ago, I can't say where, but I'm part of the Underground Railroad, which rescues girls who are in sexual slavery. And I was in a third world country with all these former CIA, FBI, and Special Forces guys. They all do this. I was undercover, I was makeup, I had a big scar on my face, the whole 9 yards, and we rescued 36 girls, the largest in that country's history, 9 to 13 that were chained to beds, being forced to have sex with men for the madams there. And we locked up 13 of the worst perpetrators in that country. So, so I love those things, but I can only do those things because I'm economically free. So I can give these guys $1 million, and I can go down there and spend my time and energy and begin to support. By the way, I'm donating 100% of the profits of this book. I did my last book too. I had a $5 million advance. I gave it all away. And I'm doing the same thing here. We fed 50 million people with that 5 million originally, through Feeding America. And then I did matching funds. So we fed 100 million people last year, 100 million the year before, feeding 100 million this year, and 50 million to come from this book. So if you get the book, you'll change your own life. And listen, you've got to get this book. I'm not making any money on it. You can't afford to miss out on how to protect yourself and how to benefit when the next challenge happens. But we'll feed, every one of these books feeds 50 people. So help yourself and help somebody else and pick it up. It's called Unshakeable.